Hi friends, I'm your Ahmad Bilal from Tap Your Mind. Hope you all are good. So in this video we are going to learn about change of trigonometric ratios in complementary angles and how to prove the values of all trigonometric ratios of 45 degree. So don't skip the video. I'm sure that you will get better knowledge. Let's go to the video. Friends, we are going to see about change of trigonometric ratios in complementary angles. First of all, what is a complementary angle? A pair of angles whose sum is 90 is known as complementary angles. So, if theta is an angle, what will be the complementary angle of theta? Theta plus, we can assume another angle as y is equal to 90 degree. As I said before, the sum of these two should be 90, so I have written it as an equation. So if we take theta to RHS, we will be getting y is equal to 90 minus theta. So we can say that theta and 90 minus theta are complementary angles. Friends, as of now, keep the concept of complementary angles aside. Now see this triangle ABC. Here, if we assume angle C as theta, then we will get angle B as 90 minus theta using angle sum property. What is angle sum property? Angle sum property states that the sum of internal angles of a triangle should be 180 degree. So according to that, if we use the property, we know that angle C is theta plus, as it is a right angle triangle, A should be 90 degree plus, if we assume angle B as y degrees, will be equal to 180 degree. So according to this, if we take 90 degree and theta to the RHS, we will get y is equal to 180 minus 90 minus theta. So if we calculate 180 minus 90, we will be getting 90. So we will get y is equal to 90 minus theta. So now we can say that angle B is equal to 90 minus theta. So as I explained before, theta and 90 minus theta are complementary angles. So now in this triangle, angle B and angle C are complementary angles. Derive all the trigonometric ratios with respect to angle theta and also with respect to angle 90 minus theta. So first we are going to calculate the sin theta trigonometric ratio. So first we can take the reference angle as theta. So this is theta. We know that opposite side by hypotenuse gives us sin theta. So with reference to theta, BA is the opposite side and BC is the hypotenuse. So we can say that sin theta is equal to AB by AC. Friends, next we are going to calculate sin trigonometric ratio with respect to 90 minus theta. So this is 90 minus theta. We know opposite side is AC and hypotenuse will be BC. So we can say that sin 90 minus theta is equal to AC by BC. Friends, next we are going to calculate the cos trigonometric ratio with respect to theta and 90 minus theta. So with respect to theta, cos theta will be adjacent by hypotenuse. Here adjacent of theta will be AC and hypotenuse will be BC. So we can say that cos theta will be AC by BC. Friends, now we are going to calculate the cos trigonometric ratio with respect to 90 minus theta. So we know that adjacent side of 90 minus theta is AB and hypotenuse is BC. So we can say that cos 90 minus theta will be AB by BC. Next we can move to tan trigonometric ratio. So with respect to theta, tan trigonometric ratio will be opposite by adjacent. So opposite side of theta is AB and adjacent side of theta is AC. So we can say that tan theta will be AB by AC. So with respect to 90 minus theta, AC is the opposite side and AB is the adjacent side. So tan theta will be AC by AB. Now we are going to calculate cosec theta. So what theta is equal to hypotenuse by opposite. So with respect to theta, BC is the opposite side and AB is the opposite side. So we can say that cosec theta will be equal to BC by AB. So with respect to 90 minus theta, BC is the hypotenuse and AC is the opposite one. So we can say that cosec 90 minus theta is BC by AC. Friends, now we are going to take trigonometric ratio of sec theta. So sec theta will be equal to hypotenuse by adjacent. So with reference to angle theta, we know that the hypotenuse is BC and adjacent is AC. So we can write sec theta is equal to BC by AC. So what if with respect to minus theta, we know that hypotenuse with reference to 90 minus theta is BC and adjacent will be AB. So we can say that sec 90 minus theta will be BC by AB. So now we are moving to cot trigonometric ratio. So cot theta will be equal to adjacent by opposite. So with reference to theta here, we know that the opposite side is AB and adjacent side is AC. So adjacent side by opposite, then AC by AB. So with reference to 90 minus theta, adjacent side is AB and opposite side is AC. So cot 90 minus theta will be AB by AC. Friends, till now we have taken all trigonometric ratios with reference to theta and 90 minus theta. So friends, now we are going to take the common terms and equate. That means, for example, you can see here sin theta is equal to AB by BC. Cos 90 minus theta is equal to AB by BC. So from these two, you can say that sin theta will be equal to cos 90 minus theta. They have written it as an equation. So from these 12 equations, they are going to derive some formulas. So first we have, if that sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. So here they have written it, sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. So we can see the second one here, sin 90 minus theta is equal to AC by BC and cos theta is also equal to AC by BC. So we can say that by equating these both, sin 90 minus theta is equal to cos theta, which is the vice versa of the first identity. Cos theta is equal to sin 90 minus theta. Next, you can see here tan theta is equal to AB by AC, and you can see here cot 90 minus theta is also equal to AB by AC. So from these two, you can say that tan theta is equal to cot 90 minus theta. Here the next one is cosec theta. Cosec theta is equal to BC by AB, and sec 90 minus theta is also equal to BC by AB. So from 7th and 10th equation, you can say that cosec theta will be equal to sec 90 minus theta. theta. And the next one is sec theta is equal to BC by AC, and cosec 90 minus theta is also equal to BC by AC. So from 8th and 9th equation you can say that sec theta is equal to cosec 90 minus theta. Friends, from these 6 equations we can say that sin trigonometric ratio is complement to cos trigonometric ratio, and vice versa. Cos trigonometric ratio is complement to sin trigonometric ratio. Tan trigonometric ratio is complement to cot trigonometric ratio, and so on. Why is the name of topic given as ratio in complementary angles? Because there is a change of trigonometric ratio in complementary angles. As we know, theta and 90 minus theta are complementary angles. Sin theta is equal to cos 90 minus theta. So sin is a different trigonometric ratio, cos is a different trigonometric ratio. So there is a change in trigonometric ratio in complementary angles. So the name given as change of trigonometric ratios in complementary angles. We are going to see how to prove all the values of all trigonometric ratios of 45 degree. So let's see. The first step is to take a right angle triangle and any of the other two as 45 degree. Then if we assume angle A as 45 degree, then obviously angle C will be equal to 45 degree with angle sum property. So what angle sum property denotes? Degree plus, as we assumed angle A is 45 degree plus C is equal to 180 degree. So friends, we know that 90 plus 45 degree will be equal to 135 degree. So if we take that 135 degree to RHS, we will be getting angle C is equal to 180 minus 135. So what is the value of 180 minus 135? Which is equal to 45 degree. So now we got an right angle isosceles triangle. Let us assume either AB or AC as A centimeters. Then the other side rather than hypotenuse also will be A centimeter, as it's an isosceles right angle triangle. So now we got AB is equal to A centimeters because it's a right angle isosceles triangle. Now using Pythagoras theorem, we know Pythagoras theorem states AB square plus BC square will be equal to CA square. So if we use that property, we will be getting, we know that AB is equal to A and BC equal to A. So A square plus A square will be equal to AC square. So A square plus A square will be equal to 2A square. So AC square will be equal to 2A square. If we square root on both sides, SR in AC is equal to A root 2 centimeters. The next step is to, if you want to find the value of any trigonometric ratio of 45 degree, we can directly substitute and find. If we take angle A as reference angle, then sin theta will be opposite side BC by hypotenuse AC. So we know that the value of BC is A and value of AC is A root 2. Theta will be BC by AC and A by A root 2. If we cancel A and A, we will be getting the value of sin 45 as 1 by root 2. So this is what we have seen as the value of sin 45 in the table which I have shown in the previous video. Cos 45 degree. So cos trigonometric ratios value will be adjacent by hypotenuse. So what is the value side of angle A? It's AB and hypotenuse is AC. So we know that cos 45 will be AB by BC and the value will be A by A root 2. So same way if we cancel A and A, we will be getting 1 by root 2 as the cos 45 value. So friends, what is the value of tan trigonometric ratio? Opposite by adjacent. So with respect to angle A, what is the opposite side? BC will be the opposite side and AB will be the adjacent side. So tan 45 will be equal to BC by AB, which is equal to the value of BC will be A and AC will also be A. So we will be getting A by A. If we cancel it out, we will be getting the value of tan 45 as 1. So friends, we know that the cos trigonometric ratio will be equal to hypotenuse by opposite. So what is the hypotenuse side with respect to angle A? AC is the hypotenuse side and BC will be the opposite side. So the value of AC is A root 2 and BC is A. So AC by AB will be equal to A root 2 by A. If we cancel A, we will be getting root 2 as the value of cosec 45. So friends, next if we see the value of sec trigonometric ratio will be equal to hypotenuse by adjacent. So AC is the hypotenuse side with respect to angle A and AB is the adjacent side of angle A. So AC by AB will be equal to sec 45 degree. We know that AC is A root 2 and AB is A. So A root 2 by A, which will, if we cancel A and A, we will be getting root 2 as the value of sec 45 degree. So what will be cot ratio will be equal to adjacent side by opposite side. So adjacent will be AB and opposite will be BC. So AB by BC, which will be equal to, we know that the value of AB is A and also BC is A, which will be equal to A by A. If we cancel it out, we will be getting the value of cot 45 degree as 1. So this is how to prove the values of trigonometric ratios. So in this video, we have particularly seen for 45 degree. In the next video, I will be proving for 30 as well as 60. So please support our channel by subscribing us.